didn't conspire a murder in the state of New Jersey. I was found not guilty. And that judge got up there and said, because I participated in the crime of murder, I can go to prison in the state of New Jersey. And that bothers me. It bothers me because I'm going to spend years away from my children because of his inaccurate version of the law. And you taxpayers should be offended by it. I was found not guilty of the murder because my brother and I didn't conspire or do the murder. The prosecutor, throughout the whole trial, fought against any of this coming in to the case. They didn't even want to bring in the murder note found on my father's body because it shows how these people are tied to this murder, and they refused to see it. This is the murder note found on my father in his shirt at the day they found it. It had directions: exit 62, Route 80, North Midland, park back, green Mustang. When they presented this to the grand jury to indict me, they never showed them most of this information. They only showed them what could be perceived as me, and anything else they chose. They never showed it to the grand jury. They never showed him that he was there to meet a green Mustang. They never showed him that there was a girl's name and old address of hers circled and highlighted. They never showed him that there was a phone number. They never, of all the phone records that they subpoenaed, they never subpoenaed these people's phone records. They never even looked at them. This woman called my father 19 times the last 4 days of my father's life. 19 times. Her name is Lenore Gonzalez. And once you read the testimony, the lies, the repeated lies she gave to the cops the next day, you're going to go, she laughed. She laughed when they told her my father was dead. And she had been having a sexual relationship with my father for 4 years. They're not even pursuing it. They believe that because I hired one of the top defense attorneys in the nation, I got off. And they're not going to pursue the death of my father, the murder of my father. And this disgusts me. My brother-in-law was there to bring my father marijuana, and no marijuana was ever found. And it's just a coincidence that the phone number on the murder note had to do with a drug dealer who was trying to trade drugs to get to this woman. That's not a coincidence. To me, that's not a coincidence. And the marijuana was never found. And how much marijuana? 5 pounds of marijuana, and it was never found. And I even had to fly a witness from Colorado who saw me get the marijuana, testify that there was marijuana involved, because the prosecutor's office denied that there was marijuana. They just said that we just drove out here to kill my father, and that's all we did. If we would have known that Judge Venezia would rule that even though I was found not guilty of murder, I still did the murder, we would have defended against the attempted death by deception. It is ludicrous, but it's what it is.